Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how BTS has now been listed as one of the candidates to perform at the Super Bowl next year in 2026. Also, I have news on how K-pop Demon Hunters has now become the number one most watched movie inside of Netflix history, and also a whole lot of news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. Over this week, Billboard had announced and said that BTS is listed as one of the candidates to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show next year in 2026. Now look, if this were to happen and if BTS were to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show next year in 2026, man, I'll be so happy about that. I mean, can you imagine BTS performing songs like Born With Love, Butter, and Dynamite on stage, and can you imagine BTS inviting artists like Halsey and Megan Thee Stallion, since BTS had collabed with Butter with Megan Thee Stallion, and since BTS had collabed with Halsey on their song Born With Love. And also on top of that, like I feel like BTS is such a good artist for the halftime show, since BTS is one of the biggest artists right now inside K-pop and inside of the world. That is why I'm hoping that this is true, and that is why I'm hoping that this does happen next year in 2026. But let me know down in the comment section down below. Do you think that BTS is going to be able to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show next year in 2026 or not? Now, I have a very exciting news for you because over this week as well, it was announced that K-pop Demon Hunters has now gotten the number one on Netflix, meaning that K-pop Demon Hunters is now the most popular movie inside of Netflix history of all time. I'm so happy to see that K-pop Demon Hunters is a number one on Netflix for most watched movies in recent is because last night when I saw Netflix, I saw that both K-pop Demon Hunters and K-pop Demon Hunters single version was at both number 2 and 3 on Netflix's top 10 movies for right now. And after I saw that, it made me realize why the K-pop Demon Hunters is at number 1 for most watched movies on Netflix of all time. That is the reason why I'm so happy to see that K-pop Demon Hunters has not broken history on Netflix last night. Well, it seems I have more announcements about K-pop Demon Hunters for you because last night it was announced that both Netflix and Sony is in the early stages about making K-pop Demon Hunters 2. I'm so excited about this movie since I really enjoyed the first one, and also on top of that, I'm so excited to find out when this movie is coming out. And my guess on that is that this movie is possibly coming out next year in 2026. Now it's time to move on to some more K-pop news, starting off with this news we're here announcing that K-pop girl group named GIRLSET is going to be having a countdown live and only today to celebrate the release of their new song called Calm Us. I'm so excited about this because this means that we are all going to be able to hear their new song called Calm Us, and so because of that, I'm so excited to see their countdown live so that I can hear their new song called Calm Us when it does come out later tonight. Now, I have very good news for you because over this week it was announced by Big Hit Music that TXT member named YEONJUN is now planning to release his first solo debut album this November. I'm so excited to hear all of his songs on his first solo debut album that is coming out in about 2 months from today. For the final news that I have for you today, it was announced that all members of BTS have now come back to Korea to work on their new album. Now look, first off, I'm happy to hear that all 7 of them have now safely come back to Korea, and also on top of that, I'm so happy to hear that they are going to be working on their new album inside of Korea because this means that their new album is almost about to be coming out sometime very soon. But thank you so much as always for watching my K-pop news video, and don't forget to like, comment, and to also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!